Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. Put it into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or creep or drip or crash. Be water, my friend.
Family, what's going on? Hope your day's been going good. Hope all's well. Hope you have been taking care of yourself. Hope you've been taking care of yourself, family. It's good to see you again. Thank you for joining with me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being present. Okay? I want to give gratitude to you. I want to give gratitude to you too for allowing us to be here and be authentic and be present. Give gratitude to this as well. All right? And oh yeah, it's looking down at you saying, hello, how you doing? Thank you for being present and showing up in the heart of nature. Okay, family? Yes. Very, very important law coming through. Very, very important event coming through. And I want to share it with you, family. Okay? And as the intro just showed, you know what I'm saying, we're definitely going to be diving deep in this event, family. You know, because something that I want to basically, I have something on me. Something I want to basically express with you heavily, okay? And I just want to also I also want to say that, so I wanted you to get in the comment section and let me know how you've been feeling, you know, how you doing today, and you know, all of that good stuff, family. Okay? Let me know how you are doing, all right? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Just go ahead and just, you know what I'm saying, express yourself. And just like the intro, family, I also want to let you know, like, as far as my contact information and everything else, if you are also in any means of wanting to share anything here on the channel, you know what I'm saying, we can just, you know what I'm saying, push you in right just like that in the beginning of this log, you know, with an entry clip. And it could just be you, you know, just send it through an entry clip or a video of yourself just recording and just expressing yourself with something that you want to share. And, you know, it could be expressed here, you know. It won't be long, it'll be just something just that small, just like a 10, 15-minute clip, you know what I'm saying? It don't have to be that much of it doesn't have to be that long of a clip, family. So whatever you're wanting to just express here, just, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and feel free to hit my inbox, okay? Feel free to just reach out if you're feeling called to, okay? So, but yeah, family. So basically what I had on my mind that I want to express to you today, you know what I'm saying, is just that of the ego, family, okay? Let's just talk about the ego, right? Let's speak on the ego and how, you know, my breakdown with it and how I see it, you know, and just to bring you up to my table as we're conjoining. You're kicking it with me and I'm kicking it with you, and we're just hearing these energies like we come forth to do, you know, each and every day that we come forth and be present when we do. So I wrote down, just like in the video with, you know, the perspectives, family, you know, having, like, perception, you know, that of just perception, okay? I done wrote down here the same thing, but instead of being 4 points, it's only 3. So I basically want to go ahead and just tell you what the definition of the ego is, you know? It's the self-expression that's contrasted with another self or the world. And just that of just being the self, okay? Ego being the self. And there's 3 points here that, you know, introduce the self. You have the self-center, you have egotism, and then you have self-esteem, okay? And just with those, family, you know, how I see ego simply and how I have came forth with it on my end, just in life and looking at it, I feel as though, like, just that the self-centeredness of ego is very much something that puts you in a state to where you are the self of the ego, but the ego itself is just that of something that has pushed its way into a stance of it just being that family. It just being something that comes to be like entirely over you, to where you lose that of the centeredness of yourself. Like, and I know for a fact, because shit, in the past, just sharing as being somebody here to, be open and transparent, because this is a reflection of where you and I can, meet on a level where it's like, I'm not anybody that, isn't or hasn't gone through shit, or isn't still going through shit, a life of, seeing yourself before to seeing yourself now is something that in which, you're never done healing. You're never done, recovering from past inflictions that you put out from your end, and you try to be a better person. You move forth and just doing that. You move forth and healing from those cuts and those wounds placed on you in any sort of way. It's the only reason why we emphasize empathy, emphasize giving and not taking. Just to know that, if I could just be a word that's heard, like always, coming forth here, that's something that makes me feel good, to know that I could just simply have you see me here as somebody who's also a reflection of you, if anything, just like you are me, but our energies are alike in that way. But yeah, like, just how I see it, family. And let me know how you feel, okay? Let me know how you feel about this event. Or just simply how I see it, with just that of being the self-centeredness is something that ties directly in that effect of the ego. Directly in that effect of the ego, because it's the self of yourself, and it's important to love yourself, but to allow the self to be over everything, it throws you out the center. Right? You know what I'm saying? When I say it's self-centered, like the self of you is centered to be just that, like you're centering yourself, and that can just be a form of just where separation is in place. And if you're in place of just being separated and, no forming of seeing out to others, or even just putting yourself in a stance where you can, listen to somebody besides listening to yourself always, because you're the center of every motherfucking thing, no matter what. The conversation, it could just be, the center of attention. It could be the center of whatever it is. You're the center of it, and it's like, God damn, are you going to pull back and just move the self away and just be in the center? Because the center can be shared like a square, like a circle, that is literally having everybody in the center of it. There is no self there. So just kick the self out, because that's going to be you always, and just know that the center is the most important thing. That's why it's good to be whole within yourself, because it's right here in the center. Be whole there. And it's enough room in the center, family, for just about every self to be there, including you. All right? Just simply saying. Because that self-centeredness just lies within just seeing only out to yourself. And it feels as though, it looks as though it's just like, oh, damn. I don't need to fucking put myself in the center with everybody. I could just be in the center with myself. Damn. What about that of others that exist here as well, that look to, come together in some formity of some sort to, introduce and inspire that togetherness, which is a form of what is always here, because there's no fucking self-centeredness here. No ego here. That was left at the door. There's a great big center that can be expressed and shared always. And then it's the form of what's next to line to that, which is egotism. Okay? Now you can put that one, we can just throw that one on the table, family. You can just go ahead and break that down yourself. And just, you know what I'm saying, just the word itself, egotism. That's the hype of the ego. Like, hyping that motherfucker up like, shit, I got it going on. You can't tell me shit. Fuck is you talking about? I am the shit. With no smell. With no smell. Motherfucker. You can't tell me nothing. That'd just be like me saying that I don't want to have this in the log. Cause it'd be like, I'm better than you. I'm better than you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be in the log with me. Another high level of hyping the separation. Hyping it. How much egotism can you have? How much hyping yourself up can you have? You're already loving yourself. That's good. Love your fucking self. Nobody's saying you can't do that. That's what you're supposed to be doing. But then you putting extra amounts of love on what you already doing is like, now you're overhyping yourself. You're drawing the ego up too much to where it's like, damn, you literally have your fence so high you can't even see the people who can still see over their fence to other fucking people. Like, goddamn, egotism, separation of separation, and it's ugly as a motherfucker. I'm just gonna be honest, because it don't bring nothing but just that. It deters any form of, reconciliation and communication. You can't really talk to somebody that ego is just like so hot that it's burning everything that it comes in contact with, and it just don't even know how to like see itself. To be like, damn, we know that you got that going on for yourself. We know that you out here striving and moving and negating all over the place. We see that you're taking care of yourself. We see that you love yourself. But you overhyping it to make it be like, well, damn, like nobody else can even like come in contact or even be around you in a sense, because you always overshowering that of your achievements on others. You're too much in the eye. Where's the you at? That's supposed to be before the I. Where is the you and I in this unity? It's looking like you just caring about the I. And there's an I in separation, but there is no what? You in that motherfucker. Okay? There is no you in separation. There's an I. And it's like, God damn. Okay. Then you go into the form of self-esteem. All right? And just that being self-esteem is there to just aid as a band-aid to the egotism. You know? Somebody tries to shoot the egotism of somebody down, like, you need to, maybe you need to come down off your high horse. Come down off my high horse? Who are you? Self-esteem is just like, I got your back. How dare them? How dare them try to tell you to come down off of your back? How dare them? And it's like, what? That self-esteem is everything that's gonna protect the ego. They got too much self-esteem. They got too much drawn in. It's like, you can't even try to even get a conversation with a person with so much that's so egotistical, and just that egotism is just so massive. You can't even like come across to have a conversation with somebody who's just overly indulged with themselves. And it's like, damn, you could pull up to my table and chill and kick it in. You know what I'm saying? We can converse. I ain't gonna look at you like, you know what I'm saying, like you somebody that, I'm better than you. There is a form of, respect and understanding to know if we have different values, then, I must, if I can't come to, if our values aren't the same in a way where it's like, you got something in which I don't resonate to, and I got something that you don't resonate to. It's like, I ain't, gonna disrespect what you got going on, but I can't be a part of it. And I know that you probably see what I got going on. You can't be a part of it, but we can respect each other and know that, damn, we can get up from the table and walk away, and nobody's ego got shattered, or nobody, it felt any sort of way of where it was like, there was a misunderstanding of the conversation, communication brought forward. Dissipating that. Let it just go. Some people just hold on to the ego, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's their last form of, it's the last form of something to drink. Like, they're dehydrated, family. Like I always tell you, drink water. But not the water of ego. Okay? Drinking the water of, humility and love and appreciation, peace. It's just that. It's just that important. You should see it that self. You should see it in a way where you just come to analyze with it. Sit with it and think about it. That's the most important thing. Because nobody can, that's another thing of ego. Like, you can't get someone to do what you want them to do. Because see, that's ego of someone else trying to force the self or themselves on you. Like, man, you want yourself to be all over myself. Like, man, like, I can hear you talking to me. I can hear you trying to, lend aid and speak. But it's just coming from a place where it's like, no, do this. Do this. Do this. I don't like that tone. Do this. Shit. How about we come in a more respectful way where it's like, there's no telling anyone what to do, but letting them figure it out for themselves. Oh, shit. Letting them figure it out for themselves. Because they are a self. Like you, family. You are you. This is your life. You can figure it out in a means of just yourself, really. You can listen to those who are also in a position of, figuring out their lives, and they just want to see out to you and just simply, lend a conversation that happens to be in the form of something they resonate to. They reflect with, like, oh shit, we got the same thing going on. Maybe we can sit down and chop it up. Maybe you can, lend me some advice. And then in return, I can get some advice from you. Taking both the egos off the table, but like, shit, look at that. Look at what we just did. We just had a conversation and was able to, like, literally hear each other out. There was straight listening. Nobody was trying to bash one another. No one brought any forms of achievements in to make the other person feel small. It was like, damn, that's the way communion should work. That's the way the unity should work. It should come in a form of, how you can see that when you speak, I listen. And then when I speak, you listen. And then after we're done listening to each other, we can then commune to make the result from there. If this conversation, after we get up, how much of it am I going to take away from it? And how much of it are you going to take away from it? But you heard me, though. That's all that mattered. It was put on the table, both of us. Just like how I pull up to my table and I pull up to yours. And whatever I put on the table, family, if you choose to pick it up, you choose to pick it up. I'm not telling you what to fucking do. I don't give a damn if you didn't even hear me all the way through. If you only just heard 1-2 words. It's still the fact that, the form of not cutting me off or just not letting me be somebody to just, like, express just that. That's just what any of us should just be able to express from the ends of where it's just like you're just talking to simply lay off what you got on your mind. And then after that, you leave away from the situation. Because trust me, family, other people won't tell you because of that form of just being self-centered, that some words were really heard. They were. And they sat with them, even to the point when the self-esteem broke. And then they probably come back and be like, you know what? I want to talk about that conversation we had. You know, at first, you know, I wasn't trying to hear it and shit. I wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying, listen to what the fuck you was saying. But, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, run that by me again, because it actually was, it was hitting, you know, later on as I sat and thought with it and shit. Oh, really? I'm glad to hear that. Same thing for you as well. You know, in a sense where I actually heard. But some people won't be able to tell you that, you know, you gave good advice, or you did something that really was powerful in that sense to like aid somebody and help and assist somebody. They won't let you know that. They feel as though like they know everything. Ego feels as though it knows everything because it just forms itself as a self that is just the eye of its own self. Yeah. And it's just important that you just find, you know, the right people in your life, family. You find those that just really, they let you be a voice that's heard, a word that's heard. Let you express yourself authentically. They don't put you in a box. They don't make you feel small. They don't try to stack a fence up higher than yours and then have you be like, look at your little fence. I got this big ass fence. I can see everything. What can you see? I can see people still. What? Yeah, I can still see people. What are you seeing? You all the way up there with your fence high as hell. What can you really see from that angle? You know? Like they say, you got your head so high in the clouds. But does it, and that expression just puts me in a state where it's like, you know, clouds are beautiful, but I don't want to live like with my head so high I can't still be able to be with those that walk down on the ground. You know, so it's just like that's just you know what I wanted to come and share with you, family. You know, just being if you're somebody that knows somebody has a strong ego, maybe you are someone who, you know, has been in an egotistical state of being yourself. Maybe you're dissipating out of it. Whatever the fucking case may be. Because just as a testimony, just as a person here expressing myself and just, you know, my past issues with ego and just how it has formulated in my life to be somebody that did a whole lot of that as well. Did a whole lot of just seeing only to myself so much. And when you become so involved with you, it's like you don't give a fuck what nobody else really got going on. And that's just for just the likes of people that you don't associate with, and then people you do associate with. It's like you're just really only out here thugging it your way. And knowing that you don't walk around in a world where it's just only you. See people every day. You know? Most important thing I always express is just be kind. Be kind. You don't have to be, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to reach and extend to just make everybody happy. Don't be no fucking people pleaser. It's okay to just be kind. You know? But always guard and protect yourself always when it comes to those that are not kind to you, and know when to cut a motherfucker off. Know when to recognize, oh, damn, there is too much ego here. I'm gonna have to move around. All right? But I fuck with you. I had to see you some other day. Okay? Can't see you today. Can't see you today. So, But yeah, family, that's what I wanted to come and share with you. You know, it's a beautiful day today. Very beautiful. Just like this right here. Just like you. Just like YouTube allowing us to be here. Always. Giving loads and loads of gratitude every day that I can come forth and just sit with your family and just kick the shits. Pull up your table and you pull up to mine. Okay? But like I said, family, in the beginning, you know, contact information. You know, if you feeling the need to reach out, and if you're somebody, you know, in the same stride as me, a creator, and you're creating your life, and you're just being somebody who's just a venture. You know, you got shit on your mind, and if you need somebody to be that encouraging voice, if you haven't done just that, like been somebody to come out of your mind and put what you got there out into the world so that other people can resonate with you or come across in a form to be, you know, in the same stride with you, have that unity, have that co-bonding with the energies of yourself. You know, family, just, you know, hit my contact information in any sort, in any way. If you have anything that you want to basically have shared on here, you know, like I said, we could just do it. It don't even have to be shit. If you want to just be 5 seconds, whatever. I'm just wanting to extend just this platform here to have your voice and have you be seen in a way in which it shows that there's no form of ego here. There's no form of, you know what I'm saying, no form of selfishness. Okay? So, look, family, I want you to keep taking care of yourself. All right? Make sure that you do the 3. All right? Make sure that you make sure that you definitely do that last one. Okay? Get outside. Go reflect with yourself. Maybe hopefully, you know, find yourself to reflect with others as well, just like yourself. The best thing in the world is when you come in contact with others that are the same as you, and they, you know what I'm saying, you match and like energies, just like us right here. I appreciate your family. Thank you. Let me show up, be here, and be authentically who I am each and every day when I do come forth with you. All right? Look, family, I'm going to catch you in the next vlog. All right? Take it easy. I love you.